Research methodology is the backbone of informed decision-making. This is especially true in pharmacy management. It provides a systematic way to study and improve pharmacy operations. Research helps us understand what works, what doesn't, and why. It allows us to optimize processes leading to better patient care and outcomes. Pharmacy management involves many complex processes, including medication dispensing, inventory control, and patient counseling. Research methodology provides the tools to investigate these processes, allowing us to identify areas for improvement. Effective pharmacy management requires a data-driven approach. Research methodology enables us to collect, analyze, and interpret data. This data can inform decisions about resource allocation, staffing, and technology adoption. By using research, pharmacy managers can make evidence-based decisions. In this article, we will delve into different types of research methodologies. We will explore their applications in pharmacy management. We will also discuss the importance of research in ensuring patient safety, regulatory compliance, and optimal workflow. Qualitative research focuses on understanding the why behind phenomena. It explores people's experiences, perspectives, and motivations. In pharmacy, this method is valuable for gaining insights into patient behavior and beliefs. It can also help us understand staff perceptions and attitudes. One example of qualitative research is conducting interviews with patients. These interviews can help us understand their medication adherence challenges. We can then use these insights to develop targeted interventions. Focus groups are another qualitative research method. Pharmacy managers can use these groups to gather feedback on new services or programs. This feedback can be invaluable for making improvements. Observations are a powerful tool in qualitative research. Researchers can observe pharmacy workflow to identify bottlenecks or areas for improvement. This can lead to more efficient processes. Qualitative research provides rich contextual data. This data helps us understand the human factors involved in pharmacy operations. Quantitative research uses numbers to measure and analyze data. It aims to establish relationships between variables and make predictions. This approach is essential for evaluating the effectiveness of interventions in pharmacy. Surveys are a common quantitative research method. They allow researchers to collect data from a large number of participants. Pharmacies can use surveys to assess patient satisfaction or staff morale. Experiments involve manipulating variables to determine cause and effect relationships. For example, a pharmacy could experiment with different counseling methods. They could then measure the impact on medication adherence. Statistical analysis is a key component of quantitative research. It helps us draw meaningful conclusions from data. Quantitative research provides objective, measurable data. This data is crucial for making informed decisions about pharmacy operations. Section 4. Descriptive research, painting a picture of pharmacy practices. Descriptive research aims to describe a phenomenon or population. It does not test hypotheses but provides a snapshot of what is happening. This is useful for understanding the current state of pharmacy practices. Surveys are often used in descriptive research to gather data. For instance, a study might survey pharmacies to determine the prevalence of specific services. Case studies involve in-depth investigations of a single case or a small group. This is valuable for understanding unique situations in pharmacy practice. Descriptive research can also involve analyzing existing data, such as pharmacy records. This can reveal trends in medication use or dispensing patterns. By providing a clear picture of current practices, descriptive research lays the foundation for further investigation. It identifies areas where more in-depth research is needed. Section 5. Experimental research, testing new approaches in pharmacy. Experimental research is designed to test cause and effect relationships. Researchers manipulate one or more variables, independent variables, to see how they affect the outcome or dependent variable. Randomized controlled trials, or RCTs, are the gold standard for experimental research. In an RCT, participants are randomly assigned to different groups. One group receives the intervention while the control group does not. This helps determine if the intervention is truly effective. For example, a pharmacy could conduct an RCT to evaluate a new medication adherence program. They would randomly assign patients to either the program or usual care. Experimental research is crucial for determining the effectiveness of new interventions or medications. Section 6. Correlational research, identifying relationships in pharmacy data. Correlational research examines the relationship between two or more variables. It seeks to determine if the variables are related, and if so, how strongly. However, it does not prove causation. For example, correlational research could examine the relationship between patient age and medication adherence. The study might find that older patients are more likely to adhere to their medications. However, this does not necessarily mean that age causes better adherence. Correlational research is useful for identifying potential risk factors or predictors of outcomes in pharmacy practice. Section 7. The research process. A step-by-step guide for pharmacy professionals. The research process provides a structured approach to conducting research. While the specific steps may vary depending on the study design, the general framework remains consistent. 1. Identify the research problem. Define a clear and specific research question. What do you want to investigate? 2. Review literature. Explore existing research on the topic. What is already known? What are the gaps in knowledge? 3. Formulate hypotheses. Develop testable statements that predict the relationship between variables. 4. Design the study. Choose the appropriate research method, qualitative, quantitative, etc., and design the study accordingly. 5. Collect data. Gather data using the chosen methods, such as surveys, interviews, observations, and so on. 6. Analyze data. Analyze the collected data using appropriate statistical techniques. 7. Interpret results. Draw conclusions based on the data analysis. Do the findings support or refute the hypotheses? 8. Disseminate findings. Share the research findings through publications, presentations, or reports.